All right, traders, and welcome back to another video, to another daily watch list. And today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to go through where the market opened, how we are going to make money this week, and today, finally. And we're going to go with gold, the US dollar. Then we're going to do some majors and minor currency pairs, right? Also, of course, we are going to do some cryptos. So let's start with gold, right? We're looking at the 3-hour chart in gold, and we are in a very bullish market. Now, this market is far from gone. This bull market is far from finished, and I'll show you. If we're looking at Elliott wave theory, right? We're looking at the end of the fourth wave right here inside of a nice structure. Hold on. This is the structure that we are discussing, right? A very nice structure retest right here. Also, you can see that we've had major pullbacks with a concise ABC move right here. This is just a high probability setup that price is going to go higher, right? Of course, that we need price to trade above the weekly pivot and to trade above, to break this week's highs, right? Yesterday's highs, and to break this zone of support. This is a no trade zone for me, in the sense that if price fails to trade higher, we are going to break down, right? I wouldn't want to be a buyer just yet, but we will get on a long position with when this moves to the upside, right? Okay, cool. What are targets to the upside? Well, that's easy. Let's calculate them. And we should be looking at a wave 5 at least right here to the 130 level, right? This should be a great move. We're talking about a nice 427 pip move for this week in gold should this play out, so heads up to that. The DXY, this is the 3-hour chart on the DXY. We keep rolling lower and lower and lower in the US dollar. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here. Now this week, if we break with the 90.65 level or this lows right here, we are definitely going on another bearish week to at least retest the 89.70 level again. Now this is going to be quite interesting if price manages to break here. The reason is because, I mean, we look at what's going on, right? Every time we've had a small pullback, we've had some major moves to the downside, and this, if we calculate the breakout on the last move, that's almost a 0.92% move, which right now we have moved 0.46%. So there's still room to the downside in the US dollar. Fundamentally speaking and technically speaking, we are very bearish the US dollar. Now let's go have a look at the euro versus the US dollar. We are still very much I'm sorry, we are still very much bullish on the US dollar. I'm sorry, on the euro US dollar. Personally speaking, this is right here. This is a trade on the MAM. I'm still, what else is going on here? Right here, boom. Cool, so this is the hourly chart. Let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. We are still very much bullish, up about 160 pips. So, having said that, there's absolutely no setup to go long on the Euro USD. But if we look at the 2-hour chart, let's go to a 2-hour chart, right? We should be looking at some possibilities around these levels, around the 120.80 level, maybe a small pullback to this level to go long. I wouldn't be a full buyer at this level because I could see, of course, a retest of the weekly pivot. But beyond that, I mean, this move is gone. We should be looking for other opportunities. Now we are still very much long. And do you remember that we were talking, or I was talking about this on the right on the GBP USD about the probability of the GBP continuing its run higher, a lot higher. Having said, because we are definitely trading above that point of control. Yeah, I mean, our long trade on the pound versus the US dollar, just have a look at this. Our trade on the pound versus the USD is still going on, right? Very strong. We took profits right here at the 140 level, and price completely dropped to almost our entry, right? But now it has moved up, and I personally am up above 140 pips, and I'm still holding on that for at least a retest again of the 140, but if not, a retest of the 142 level. Right? There's absolutely no setup to go long. We are already long the GBP USD, so this is just absolutely just to show you that holding on to winning trades is the way to go. US dollar CAD, there's absolutely nothing here. This is too choppy. We are at the very lows of a move. I am not doing anything here. The Aussie US dollar, on the other hand, could be very interesting in this. Oh boy. In the sense that it could be very interesting, right? Because we have, or we are trading, or we are about to break with that on the daily, that range, right? Now we are in the middle, well, at the top high of the range. So what I would want to see is just a break. I'm sorry, hold on. A break and retest of this level around the 0.78 for a move higher. This is what I'm expecting on the on the Aussie US dollar on the lower time frames. If we have a look at the 2-hour chart, we are definitely well, that move is definitely gone. We are waiting for that break retest on the Aussie USD. The New Zealand dollar, US dollar, quite interesting where we are right now on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, in the sense that we are retesting the previous week's high, right? So we could have actually a very nice breakout trade here. Why? Because if you look, we are making a top here. Most traders would want to short this market, but this market is not a, well, for first, we are in a very bullish move, right? And if you look, we are making flat highs and higher lows. Yeah, this is a breakout pattern, and it should be very interesting if we break with the 172.40 or the previous week's highs. The thing about this, let's go to a 5-hour chart or so. Right, the thing about this is that we are very close to these highs, right? Right here. So a breakout would not give us the right risk to reward ratio. So I wouldn't be a buyer when and if that breakout happens. Now, if for example we break out and I see sellers jumping in right here, this could in fact turn into a rising wedge, which is a reversal pattern, on which case we would be trading the reversal on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, right? In any case, this is this is a good market to be looking at. The US dollar Japanese yen keeps on rolling lower. No question about that. But there's completely no there's no setup to go short on the US dollar Japanese yen. We're going to go to the US dollar Swiss franc that keeps on rolling lower too, but this market is quite slow, so we're going to go to the GBP yen. Now the GBP yen, very interesting. Why? I mean, let's have a look at this should be the 5-hour chart or so. Let's call it the 10-hour chart or so. Yeah, just have a look at that. I mean, we have broken with a major structure, bullish structure, right? Right now, we're breaking with a major bullish structure. We are making lower highs and lower lows, right? We opened, I don't remember where we opened at. Let's have a look at the lower time frames. Yeah, well, this could be a very interesting short opportunity here, in the sense that we are retesting this previous broken level, right? The 149.97 or so. If we keep on looking at this as a short opportunity, I'm actually loving this short opportunity because of the risk to reward and I will be sending that signal in just a shy, right? Yes, we are long the GBP, right, on the GBP USD, but this is more of a Japanese yen trade, base trade, and I mean, if and when we break with this reversal pattern, we could, in fact, be looking at some massive moves to the downside, right? Why? Why some massive move to the downside? Because this is the GBP USD, well, the next levels of support are right here. Yes, this is a big level of support, right? I hate this thick line. This is a big level of support, right? But we are talking, this is the 10-hour chart, remember? We're talking about a possible move to the downside of about 137 pips. Now, if the GBP Yen breaks with this level, right? Because look at this, we have broken and now we are retesting back that trend line. So we could be looking at the low 146s. And that, my friends, should be a massive winner for 358 pips. So I'll be sending that signal in a jiffy. Yeah, I mean, this is a great one. And this is a trade that I will be taking personally too. Now, let's go to some cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin. This is the daily chart on Bitcoin. I will be looking to trade the upside in this. Just have a look at the levels that Bitcoin has rejected. I saw a lot of analysts, right, saying that Bitcoin is now in bear territory because it broke with this wedge, but I wouldn't be a seller in cryptocurrencies at all. Now, if we look at some structure, I mean, it's very hard to pull structure here on cryptos, but there is still somehow some kind of a structure market right here. If you see this this structure as a possible support in crypto, right? I mean, it is a structure nonetheless, right? We should be looking at a possible upside in a BTC. But I think that my preferred buy would not be Bitcoin, just because look at the hourly, right? On the hourly, we are retesting this previous broken level. Let's call it this one or whatever, you know. Well, kind of retesting the previous broken level right here. So buying at these highs is a losing probability in the short term because we are still in the very short term in a bearish move, right? Like I told you, I'm not a keen. I'm not too keen of trading the downside of crypto, but this is the reason that I'm not going to be buying Bitcoin just yet, right? But Ethereum on the other side, something that I really liked. I held Ethereum through this breakout to all-time highs. Now I missed this move, right? These two lines don't mean anything at all. But on Ethereum, what I will be looking at is a retest of the 23 75. I'm going to add an alert here on my friend Ethereum, a key level retest. Buys. And I will be looking for buys there, right? Yeah, so this would give me a very nice risk to reward ratio on a possible win to retest all-time highs on a very small stop loss level. So heads up to that. We are very much winners with the signals, and let's have a great week.